Thank you for the gifts, but please, please, please know that all gifts are appreciated. I appreciate your time and your presence here. So I don't say hi, I don't say thank you. Please charge it to the stream, not my heart. All right, I love you. You know I love everybody. Lastly, if you do have an entanglement, please, please, please slide in my DMs on Instagram. It's Itsjillybaby. We don't have people telling their stories. We don't have Entanglement Tuesday. And then what are we doing Tuesdays at 8 o'clock? You know what I'm saying? So if you have an entanglement, know somebody who has an entanglement, know somebody else's entanglement, slide in my DMs. It's Itsjillybaby on Instagram. Oh, and also, guys, it takes a lot of guts to get in the box and share your story. So let's keep it cute in the comments. We're gonna kiki. These are people's real life stories. It's just my behave disclaimer. When the guest gets in the box, I turn y'all off, and I don't know what's happening down there. All right. So we kick off every episode of an entanglement with what? With what? The recap, okay? I'm gonna ask, I would ask who was here last week or who wasn't here last week, and all of y'all are gonna say you weren't here last week, even though I know a lot of you were here. But do we remember who was on last week? Do we remember who was on last week? Hi, Empress. No, nobody? Wow. Wow, guys. We had Celine on last week, guys. Celine, okay? Celine was on last week. This was a pretty interesting one. But you know what we do every time before we start a story or an entanglement? What do we need to see in the comments, guys? I need to see drinking snack emojis. I need to see drinking snack emojis. I need to see drinking snack emojis to know that you guys are here and the light went out. See how y'all just be. The light went out. Drinking snack emojis. Drinking snack emojis. Y'all, this is y'all don't want to hear this recap. We could just sit here for a while. Y'all ain't gonna get your drinking snacks together. Only popcorn. Tea, drinks, okay, okay. I'm bringing my ice, okay. Just your ice for the tea. All right, y'all. So last week we had, and donuts, we had Celine, okay? Celine's entanglement, all right? I'm on a fast. Petty bells, if you don't. All right, Celine's entanglement. In Celine's entanglement, we had Lex, we had Alex, and we had Abby. This entanglement started in 2018, okay? So Celine knew Lex, who's a female. Oh, let me clarify too. Lex is a female, Alex is a male, Abby is a female. All right, y'all got it? We got Celine, Lex, Alex, Abby. In 2018, Lex and Celine, they knew each other from high school and they were taking classes together. They hit it off outside of the classroom, and you know, Celine wanted to dip into the pot, just have a little quick one-night stand. Celine wasn't looking for anything serious. Celine figured, you know, Lex wasn't fully out, okay? So she hadn't come out and talked about her sexuality. So she figured this would be easy. I can get in, have a little quick one-night stand and be out and be on my way. Whatever Celine did in this supposed to be one-night stand situation did something to Lex that motivated Lex to come out to her parents, come out to her dad. I don't know what she did, but she put the woo-ha on the hee-ha and the whoop-whoop, and she decided to come out. So she comes out to her dad, tells her dad that she likes women, she's lesbian. Dad doesn't flinch. Dad says, you know what, that's fine. Tell Celine, you know, I'm going to treat you as if you were, you know, a boyfriend. You know, you can't be over here. You know, can't be up here behind closed doors, all this kind of stuff. And Celine is just kind of, oh, first gift. Thank you, James. Sorry, y'all. We got to react for first gift. Thank you, James. So Dad says he's cool with it. Celine's kind of like, but whatever. She rolls with it. So they start spending more and more time together. One day, Lex shows up to Celine's house like she has to move in. Celine's like, you got to move in. So apparently, while Lex was at home, she's there and Alex pops up. Now, Alex is Lex's ex-boyfriend. Alex heard about Lex now being into women and that she was dating Celine, came over to the house, had an issue with it all, caused a big hoopla. He said, I'm here to get the rest of my stuff. They ended up having a bit of a domestic dispute in the bathroom. Lex's family really didn't do anything to protect her, so she said, forget this, that, her stuff. asked to move in with Celine. Moves in with Celine. Celine's like, you know, she gets along with my family well. That's really important to me. You know what? I know I said I didn't really want anything, but I'm going to just go with it. So she moves in and it's cool. So they're living together. It's her, Celine, Celine's grandmother, living together. Everything seems to be okay. Celine is working. Lex is not. One day, they're going to pick up Celine's check. They go over to a little Walmart thing to go cash her check. You know when you go into the Walmart, right? Walmart always has like a McDonald's or a Subway. You got the little customer service, and then there's always some bank, right? There's always some bank in there, right? You can go to the bank. So Celine went to go cash her check. The little lady at the bank stop was like, you cashing your check? You know, if you open a bank account with us, you don't need to come and cash your check. We just direct deposit that all in there, and you don't even have to worry about it at all. So they go sign her up for the card, move on. Grandma hears about what Celine has done and is not happy about this. Grandma says, y'all haven't known each other that long. You need to have your own things. This is not okay. Cause tension in the house. They end up having to move out. So Celine and Lex go and move to Lex's grandmother's house. So they get up, they move. They're now in another city, moved over, living there now. They both end up getting jobs. So now they're both working. And when they both start working and both have steady paychecks, they also decide to open a savings account. Okay, so we had the checking account, and now we open a savings account. They open a savings account, and that too is a joint account. All right, guys? All right, guys, are you following me? We now have which accounts, guys? We have a checking, and we now have a, come on with me, and a savings account. Okay, so they have two accounts together. So everything's going fine. Money coming in, things getting paid. Everybody got jobs. We happy. One day, Lex tells Celine, you know, I'm going to start spending a little more time with my dad. I kind of want to fix that relationship. So Celine says, all right, that's cool. And as time starts to pass, Celine is noticing that when Lex is talking about spending more time with the dad, it's the little things. You know, she's put on a little extra makeup. She's got different type of clothing. Like, this is not giving just going to hang out with family attire. So remember I said they were both working, right? So they're both at their jobs. They work at fast food restaurants, and they're across the street from each other. Celine's got this feeling, you know, I got this feeling. So she has this feeling. So she looks at her boss one day and says, you know what? You know, I can't really focus when my mind is elsewhere. I really think something's going on. Do you mind if I just, you know, take an hour or two and just go across and see what's going on? The boss was with it. Boss says, you know what? That's fine. Go ahead. Get your spy on. Come back and tell me what happened. So Celine dips off, walks across the street, whatever. And she goes and she waits. So Celine is across behind like a building just watching. Okay, she's watching. Car pulls up, a car that she does not recognize. Pulls up and she sees Lex in the car. She can't see the other person, but she sees Lex in the car. So she's waiting and watching. She says it looks like the silhouettes, like Lex got out the car and then leaned back in the window like you were giving someone a kiss. But she couldn't see who it was. Car dips off. Soon as the car leaves, Celine comes out from behind the side and says, hey, whoa, what was that? Lex says, oh, that was my stepmom. And Celine's like, that's not a car. The excuse was stepmom got into an accident, and that's the rental. That's the rental that she came to pick you up and kind of go off with. Celine said, okay. She took it and she said, all right. And she moved on and let it play out. So keep going on. Everything seems to be fine. We get towards the end of the year, y'all. Celine gets home one day. Lex hits her with the, hey, we need to talk. Can you please sit down? In the comments, does anything good ever come from we need to talk, please sit down? No. Okay. Second question, do you sit down? No, we're not sitting down. Okay, all right. So Celine didn't sit down. So Lex says, remember when you came that one day and saw me get out of that car and I said it was my stepmom? So he's like, yeah. Who y'all think it was in the car? If y'all was paying attention, who y'all think it was in the car? If y'all remember, it was Alex. It was Alex in the car. She said it was actually Alex in the car. But and Celine is she said, but wait. This is why. Alex came to see me because he wanted me to come visit him, to spend time with him, because he has stage 4 cancer. Okay, so Celine is not heartless, right? She says he came to see her because he has stage 4 cancer and just wanted to, wanted her to come visit and just say goodbye because he's terminally ill, he's dying. So this catches Celine off guard a bit, right? She was honest and she, I don't mean to be a jerk, but also what does that have to do with me and our, relationship and whatnot? So Celine says, all right, you know what, that's cool. That I'm really sorry to hear about that, about your, your friend or whatever. But cool, we can go. We can go see him. Oh, Lex says, oh, well, wait, no, not we. Like, I'm going to see him. She's like, what do you mean you're going to see him? I already bought the ticket. She's like, well, if I do the math, how'd you buy the ticket? She says, oh, from the savings. From your savings. Okay, so you took your savings money and bought a ticket. She's like, all right, well, when are you going? Tomorrow. Now, your current tells you that they're about to go see their ex tomorrow. They've already bought the ticket because this person has stage 4 cancer. Now, listen, I know we're listening to this story right now. We're like, this sounds wild and crazy. But in the moment, Celine was caught off guard. She already bought the ticket. She did all this. She just said, you know what, just fine. So she leaves. She goes to Oregon. Celine is stewing about the whole situation. I don't like this situation. It's making me feel uncomfortable. But you know what? After a couple of days, Celine was like, you know what? I'm out. I can't do this. A lot of lies and things have been happening. I can't do this anymore. She tells Lex she can't do this anymore. Lex says, no, I'm coming back. So she comes immediately back. She comes back. They spend New Year's together. At the top of the new year, Celine says, you know what? Let's just downgrade this relationship to an arrangement. All right? We're just friends with benefits. This relationship we have keeps our families off our back. Let's just put it in that perspective. We're friends with benefits. We're still sleeping together. All I ask for you to do is if you are going to be seeing other people, that you just be honest with me, right? That's all on, just a little honesty. You just tell me if you're stepping out and doing stuff, just be honest with me, okay? Thank you. So at this point, they've saved up this money. They get an apartment together. Celine goes, finds an apartment. Thank you, Maria. Gets an apartment. Y'all know y'all got to sign paperwork for an apartment, right? Called a lease. Celine has now given us a pattern, y'all. So Celine's name is on the lease, and guess who else's name is on the lease as well? her money to go pay for that. So Celine heard pay it back, and she just said, okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Next day, she goes to the bank that has a savings account. She's gonna deposit some money. She goes to the bank. She says, before I put this money in there, can you tell me what the balance is in the savings account? Y'all, big fat zero, y'all. Big fat zero. Celine said there's about 5K in there, 4 or 5K in the bank, in the savings, 4 or 5K in the savings, all gone, y'all. All of it gone. Close that savings, open another, put her money in, comes back and says, I see what has happened here. You gotta go. Lex says, no, I don't. You want to know why, y'all? Because Celine wasn't paying attention to the paperwork. The apartment came up for renewal. Lex went and renewed the lease without Celine's name on it. Re-signed the lease, no Celine name on it. Celine has to take her stuff and leave. Celine gets her stuff, goes to her mom's, is now just trying to get herself together. One day, mom says, hey, can I use your card to purchase something? Celine's like, yes, mom, I'll give you whatever you want. Gives mom the card. She comes back and says, your card's not working. It's like, what do you mean my card's not working? I just got paid, like, card's not working. Get in the car, go to the bank. Mom's trying to use this card. Like, why is my card? I know I have money in there. Lady says, no, because it's going to the other account. What other account? Lex had opened up a solo account, an individual account off of the joint account. As money was going into the joint account, money was just as soon being transferred into said solo account. The lady tells her, all right, here's what we can do, because since it's a joint account, you can't close it without the both of you. So we're going to open you a single account. You need to stay up. As soon as you get paid, you need to transfer your money out into your solo account. And when the account is zeroed out, we can close the account, y'all. But all of that to say, Celine lost a whole lot of money. Once she closed the account out, Lex reached out and said, what did you do? Why were you doing that? Whatever Lex was planning to do, her and Alex have been living off of Celine's money at the time. Not too sure where they are today. I believe Celine said Lex and Alex have a baby together or something like that. My bad, Alexa, I wasn't talking to you. But I believe Celine has learned her lesson, y'all. Lesson learned here, guys. Don't be adding nobody to your paperwork, okay? Don't be adding nobody to your paperwork. All right, it's time to get into it tonight. It's time to get into it tonight. Are y'all ready for tonight's entanglement, y'all? If y'all are just joining us, welcome to Entanglements with me, Itsjillybaby. If you just got here, fear not. You are right in time for the newest and freshest entanglement. Also, guys, I want to shout out the top 3 of the stream, y'all. Please, please, please make sure you hit them with a fave if you haven't already. Hit Frozen with a fave. Why y'all be putting this? Hit Ben with a fave and hit EB with a fave. Y'all hit Frozen, Ben, and EB with a fave. #1 gifter of this stream will get a shout out on the page. I also shout out the top 5 of the stream. So please, guys, again, all gifts are appreciated. Thank you so much. All right. I see people popping in. Send a blast out if you haven't already. Tonight's entanglement. So we had a vote, and 80% of you said that this was an on-app entanglement. We haven't had an on-app entanglement in a while. We've had a lot of off-app entanglements. But for those of you that voted, you are correct. We do have an on-app entanglement tonight. All right. All right, y'all. Drink and snack emojis in the comments. I need to see these drink and snack emojis in the comments. If y'all are ready for this entanglement, I need y'all to be ready. So I need to see these comments ain't moving like y'all really want to hear this entanglement. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all know once we get into it, it doesn't stop. Oh, all right, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Why, hello there, Miss Newbie.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, let me put you up in here like this. Oh, and you were red. Oh, looking lovely. All right, let me turn my volume and make sure I can hear you so I can take proper notes here. Y'all, can we get a hand clap in the audience, please? Hand clap for tonight's entanglement guest, please, 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 please. Like y'all got a little bit of home training. Okay. All right. So, you know the rules and the right rights of feature shows. So try not to cuss. If you let a couple slip, that's fine. But catch yourself. Let's try not to cuss. We're gonna take it low and slow. And this is on app. We're gonna take this low and slow. All right, and I'm gonna ask you to turn the comments off. You gotta turn them off.
Okay, good. It was just say real names. It was just say real names.
Me and you. It's just gotta be me and you. Okay. All right. Okay, so we always start off with the names of the players. Grace, you know that we don't say real names, so cut it out. I already see that in the comments. I'm about to turn it out. Okay, so go ahead and give us the names of the players in this story. We have you.
Yes. We have Shooter.
Shooter.
Yep.
Okay.
We have Gigi. Girl number 1 is Gigi.
Oh, okay.
Girl number 2 is Brenda.
Oh, several. Okay.
Girl number 3 is Yogurt.
Yogurt. Okay.
And girl number 4 is Itty Bitty.
Oh God, I had to go to the second one. I miscalculated my space here. Hold on, y'all. Okay, all right. I just want to make sure I'm clear here. Shooter is the male.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4 women.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a record, y'all? Fever, how many was in yours? Did Fever have 5?
Well,
Fever have 5. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Listen, some records you don't. You know what I'm saying? I just was trying to remember where we try to keep track. You know how we. All right. All right. So we got you, Shooter, Gigi, Brenda, Yogurt, Itty Bitty. Okay. So I just had a Nicki Minaj flashback, y'all. Like Itty Bitty. Okay, sorry. All right. So when did this start?
I will say February 2021.
Okay. So last year. All right, a year ago. All right, so we start in February 2021. Okay, so I'm assuming this starts with you and Shooter.
Yes, me.
The lone man. All right, so how did y'all meet? Give me the story.
Right here on the app. One day I was doing a verse.
Okay.
And Shooter put it on somebody's top, and I didn't know where he came from.
Okay. All right. And that sparked your interest in him, or that started off like just from that interaction?
Our interaction with each other.
Okay. All right. So how long did y'all like interact on the app? Or like was it immediate? You got off the app later, or this is like over time?
I never got off the app, but we talked on the app for maybe 4 months before I met him.
Okay, 4 months. Okay. Oh, so you never interacted off the app before you met?
We started interacting off the app in May, and I met him in June.
Got it. Okay, got you. Okay, but this was in February. You met on the app in February, so February, March, April, May. So 4 months of on-app interaction before you interacted off the app, and then you met a month after that. Okay, all right. So 4 months on. Listen.
I interacted with him. I started interacting with him off the app when he was like 800K on my board.
Okay. Now listen. I'm just saying, timeline of the stories that we've heard in here, you took it pretty slow. You know, some people over here is like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, I got you. Okay, 4 months. Then you off app, and then you met in June. Okay. All right. So all of this time leading up to like you guys meeting up in June, it was all good? Like everything was good? Like the relationship, the interaction?
We were, I guess you can call it dating, I guess, getting to know each other, whatever. So everybody dates, everybody, you know, some people just date one person, some people are dating multiple people.
Okay.
So there was another person that he was trying to get to know.
Okay.
Around the same time. That's Gigi.
Okay, so during this time when y'all were talking and kind of, he was also talking to other people. So he's talking to Gigi. Okay. Okay. Did you know about Gigi while this was going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and you were okay with it in a sense of we're not together officially, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Hold on, real quick. In the comments, are y'all like, if y'all are just dating and you knew the person that you were dating was also dating other people, you're not official, are you cool with that? No. Yes, but y'all aren't official, but y'all, okay, I just want to see where everybody says. Okay, all right, okay. So you know that he's talking to Gigi, talking to you. You're not,
guys, he ain't met Gigi, he ain't meet me, but he was dating. We were talking, we were getting to know each other.
All right, fair enough.
Like, do what you do.
Okay, all right. So this progresses, and what happens? You guys turn serious?
When we met in June,
Okay.
he realized it was going to be something we were going to take serious. So he had a decision to make before I left.
Okay. Okay. You presented this decision to him?
Sure did.
Okay. All right. You told him, listen, you want to take this further. You want to make it official.
Well, he said he wants to take it further. So if you want to take it further,
then that means got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I think this is, listen, this is sounding very, it's sounding very open communication, being very honest, but I got, okay, this is serious. Okay.
So in my face, he texted her. He was talking to her. He was going to see how far this goes with me and him. She was upset.
Okay, so you saw,
moving.
So in front of you, you see him type out the text message to Gigi, tells Gigi via text, I'm choosing Nubian. I want to see where this goes. I'm going to step away from this. Sends the message and blocks her.
Mm-hmm.
Never have I ever. Has anybody ever been in a situation like that? It was in front of her face, did all of that. Okay, I mean, this is, okay, so he sends a text message and blocks Gigi. Okay. Okay, he sounded legit, right? Okay, all of this. All right, so boom, y'all are together now.
Yep.
We official. All right. You leave, you feel good about it. How's the relationship after that?
It's pretty decent until maybe like a week or two later, we together.
Yeah.
Like we go into someone's stream together, and he's a topic of conversation. It's how did he choose her, and he's sexting me, and da da da.
Wait, yeah. A week later.
Like a week or two.
Just by the grace of the streaming gods. No pre-plan. The streaming gods lead the two of you ever so easily into a stream.
Yep.
And you just, at the exact time that you just so happen to be, oh boy. And is this a stream, you know, this is just like a random.
It was a random stream to me, but it was a familiar stream to him.
Okay. And you and Shooter are the topic of discussion. And you said the person was saying, why did he choose you?
All right.
Okay. Now, were you guys announced in the stream, or was this one of those things where you didn't?
No, our names didn't even pop up. You weren't read. Oh. The person had like 100 or something people in there. So by the time we got in there, our names didn't even pop up.
Oh, wow. See, y'all be lit. Hold on. Y'all be talking freely in the stream.
I always have my VIP entrance off. And
listen, y'all be wanting to talk freely and stuff. I'm just saying, speak freely, guys. When you say you never know who in watching. Okay, so you slide into the stream. You hear, why did he choose her? You hear that you're a topic of conversation. Do you out yourself? Are you and him on the phone, or what are you?
We were on the phone and in the stream. So okay. My comment was because I didn't have to show my body parts to get a mofo to drop on me. That's why.
Hold on, I want to write that down verbatim so I can repeat that properly in the recap. I didn't have to, what'd you say? I didn't have to show my body parts to get a mofo to drop on me.
That's why. That's why.
Sorry. That's why. Okay. That's why. Okay.
So then that was the first group of hit. That was the first time. Like, okay, you've been having phone sex with this girl. Ugh. Like, are we done?
Wait. So hold on. You slide into the stream. Why did he choose her? She also, did you say she also outed that he was she was sexting?
Yeah.
She said she told on herself in the stream?
Yeah. And we still sexting. Well, sir, if you guys are still sexting, do you have any receipts? Can I see? He shows me the receipts. It was like 3 days ago. Cool. All right. Are you done?
So he shows you that he has been doing this with this person. Okay. And is this person any of the people in the story? Who's this?
Gigi. That's
Gigi.
Gigi.
Oh, that's Gigi's stream. Okay.
That was the first girl.
All right. The girl that he allegedly, that he sent the message and showed you that he blocked her, clearly unblocked her, and they were still going back and forth. So you confront him, you're on the phone, you make the comment, you confront him, he sends you all the receipts. And how do you respond? You say, oh.
Do you need counseling? What's going on? Are you done? Like, what are we doing? Clearly she out here bad mouth for you. So what we doing?
Okay.
Like, all right, I'm done. Da, da, da. Start sending me gifts to make up for the mess ups.
Okay. He sends receipts, apologizes, and gifts. Ladies, you find out that the person that you just made it official with is sexting the person that's still sexting the person that he said he was cutting off for you. You staying? He's out. He's cut off. All right. Well, he sends receipts. He apologizes. He starts sending gifts. You let it slide. You let it rock. Okay. All right. Real quick question. So y'all have been together and seen each other there. So I'm assuming y'all been sleeping together.
Now we already done seen each other. You know.
You're sleeping.
Had sex.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was keeping you in this first instance to stick with him, stick beside him with this? Because this is a red flag.
So I didn't think it was a red flag.
Okay. All right.
I'm a very confident woman, so you know.
At the time. Okay. All right. Okay. So all right. So he's back on his best behavior.
Back on his best behavior. He flies me out. Okay. And forgets to turn his phone on silent in the middle of the night.
So how much time has passed now? Because you made it official June, 2 weeks later.
September.
June, 2 weeks later. Okay, so months go by and things seem to be totally fine.
Yeah, he's on his best behavior till his birthday, after his birthday.
Okay. Okay, months best behavior. All right, so you're there with him on a visit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what happened?
3 a.m. Brenda's texting.
Oh God! One night, 3 a.m. How do you catch this? Are you in his phone? What happened?
I wasn't in his phone. The alert popped up on his phone that Brenda was texting him. He had a text message at 3 a.m. Wake up. Someone's texting you. Let's see who's texting you at 3 a.m.
Y'all in these stories.
Your mama.
Y'all in these stories. It's always the phone at 3 a.m. Y'all got the phone upright, not down. Y'all got y'all notification banners showing everything. How many of y'all about over here about to change y'all settings to be like, do not show small details now? You're going to be like, don't show, what is the setting? Don't show
messages.
Okay, so 3 a.m. notification pop up is Brenda.
Right.
So you confront him about it.
Well,
and what does he do?
Woke him up. What's in here? Let's check it out together.
Okay.
So he opens it up and it's a sex video. But prior to the sex video, it's you still owe me a dragon.
Okay, hold on. Let's open the okay.
He owe a whole lot of people dragons, I guess.
It's a sex video, okay, of her. And the message prior says, you still owe me a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I know this kind of stuff happened, but it still blows my mind to hear about it in story form because I don't. Okay. All right. So, what does he say?
I don't really remember, but again, it's something that it didn't really start. It kind of bothered me, but it was like, do you see what this girl looks like? Like, are you ishing me? Like,
Okay. But it didn't. But it didn't. So this time number 2 didn't set off any flags for you to say.
It still didn't. It did a little bit, but it was like, bro, do you see what you're doing?
Because at this point, this is a pattern. Okay, this is the second time. Okay, all right. So you essentially let this slide. What does he delete it? Does he block her too again?
Essentially, I let it slide because I actually kind of like the girl, and I'm like, yo, if this is what people are doing for diamonds, and this is what they're doing for diamonds, just leave shooter out of it. What you got to do with it? Go send to someone that's actually going to send you the dragons that you deserve or want.
All right. So what does he tell you? I'll stop again.
And he's like, oh, it ain't that serious. Like she ugly, blah 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 blah. Okay.
All right. So you let it slide. All right. We doing a lot of. I feel like we ice skating at this point. We doing a lot of sliding, y'all. We doing
a lot of it.
Okay.
So, I confide in my people's yogurt.
Okay.
Yogurt introduced me to the app. I know yogurt in real life. So I started talking to her about it. Like, I don't know, like her and Itty Bitty, actually. Girl number 3 and 4, I was actually confiding in.
But yogurt, you knew yogurt off the app.
Yes.
Okay. Intro to because she brought you onto the app. Okay.
Yes.
So these are your real life friends you're talking to, letting them know what's going on, know the real, know all of the details and things that you don't get on the back. Hold on one second. If y'all are just coming in, welcome to Entanglements with me. It's Itsjillybaby. We are in the midst of Nubian's entanglement. We have Nubian, we have Shooter, we have Gigi, Brenda, Yogurt, and Itty Bitty. Yes, that's 4. Nubian and Shooter met back in 2021, February, on app in the stream. I'm not even gonna get through this because I want to get through the full story. I'll give you guys a full recap. But at this point, Nubian has caught Shooter on 2 separate occasions getting some spicy things in the text and has essentially let them slide because she is confident. She is not worried or pressed about this. So she's now been confiding in 2 of her friends from the app, one that she has known prior to the app, Yogurt, who actually brought her onto the app, and Itty Bitty, who is somebody she's met and become close to on the app. So you are confiding to the both of them, right? Confiding to both of them. And what starts to happen? So the Brenda thing happens. You're talking to Yogurt. You're talking to Itty Bitty. What kind of advice are they giving you?
You're just like, leave him alone. Itty Bitty especially. Itty Bitty especially. She's just like, leave him alone. He's not worth it. Blah, blah, blah. Clearly he's talking to other girls. And I'm like, you're right.
Okay. Now, at this point in time, right? So we're going June. You met in February. We're now in September-ish, right? October. So at this point in time, what is the value in this relationship for you right now? So
the value in the relationship is starting to lack.
Okay. Well, what was keeping you there, though? Was it the
it was the riches and diamonds that I was getting.
Okay. You know what? Be honest. Okay.
Keep me.
Okay.
It was him trying to keep me.
Okay.
It was him trying to keep me by buying me.
Oh, was a bedroom game keeping you there too?
It was great. It was
okay, yo, you can say that too.
It was great. So actually, Gigi, you can have it. You too.
Okay. All right. So at this up until this point where you're not starting to fade because you're getting tired, you already had 2 incidences already of essentially, let's just say, him playing in your face.
Right.
And in these streaming streets, okay? Right. And you've let it slide, you let it rock. 2 of your closest friends from the app, off the app, are telling you to leave them alone. Sounds like good advice, all right? You're starting to be like, okay. So we're getting towards the end of the year.
Yeah, we're getting toward the end of the year. Yep. I had a really big battle, and I lost. I lost my battle because my number 1 gifter, Shooter, decided not to be available, decided that it wanted to be a snowstorm and he couldn't pull over. Like, you was just pulled over, you just had service, so just pull over.
Ma'am, did you say the man was in a snowstorm?
It didn't matter. He pulled over 10 minutes prior to come in my stream, so he should have stayed there and waited 15 more minutes.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta write this. y'all put some snow emojis in the comments. Y'all put some icicles, put some in the comments. Just make it snowy in the comments real quick. Just put the snowman, just make it real cold in the comments real quick, okay?
It's the frozen emoji for me.
Okay, all right. So you had your big battle. Snowstorm was going on.
Right.
He missed the battle. He ain't shoot. Okay, you lost.
It was then when I was and let me just add that Itty Bitty was my #1 gifter for the battle.
Okay, all right.
430K on me. Ain't nobody ever seen her drop that much diamonds on nobody.
Okay, all right.
Nobody.
Okay, all right, all right. So the girls showed up. The girls showed up.
Period. So in my head, I think she thought that she had like a real chance with Shooter or something.
Why we're missing something? What made you think that in the beginning? At that point, what made you think that?
Well, at the time, I'm like, why she drop all this on me? Why did she drop all this on me? Maybe a week later, I found out that she done showed Shooter her boobs too, in a whole recording, and I kept it to myself. Ain't nobody know about it until.
Okay, hold on. I feel like we just fast forwarded a whole bunch of. All right, so reel it back. All right, so had the battle. Okay, you know why you lost, or you lost because he didn't show up. Okay, what happens between you and him because of the?
Oh, I pretty much told him to kiss my ass. And
okay, so you broke things off.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I'm drawing. I want to make sure I'm drawing the right conclusions here. Okay, so he's sexting with Gigi after he said he blocked her. He stayed with him. He getting sex videos at 3 a.m. from Brenda. Stayed with him. He don't show up for your battle and you lose and you break up with him. I just want to make sure I got that correct. Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, it's fine. It's just okay. All right. So we broke up. All right, we broke up. You break up. How's he feel about you? How you broke up with him? Did you call him? You text him? We
got into a huge argument on the app.
Oh, you had a public break.
We had a public argument.
Okay.
And there was like 500 people in my stream.
And you broke up with him. You broke up with him in front of 500 people. All right.
But he was on my butt.
Oh, you know what? If you
from my house to his house.
Hold on. Listen, if you meet on app, only fair that you burn it down on the app as well. So you broke up on app, right? You broke up on the app. Okay, so you break up. Your girls are being supportive. I'm assuming your girl like, okay, all cool, whatever. And you said what happened? He's still
everybody back with you. Actually, let me tell you what Itty Bitty was doing. Itty Bitty was kept defending him. You should have never said, ask him. He's your #1 gifter. Don't tell me what to say.
Okay. And this is when, right after you broke up?
Right.
He was trying to get back with you?
The next day after my battle, she's telling me I'm wrong and all this stuff.
Okay. So what happened? Did he just take the breakup on the chin and keep it moving, or what happened?